I will admit I have a bag of chips in my pantry right now, but hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. I've had type 1 diabetes for over 20 years, and this channel is just about my life with diabetes. So welcome if you're new here. I thought this would be kind of an interesting video to make. I have moved, obviously. I've talked about it 100 times on my channel and I've made videos about it. I moved to Arizona, and in the summer it is like dreadfully hot outside, so much so that you don't want to go outside to do anything. Even walking to my car sometimes I'm just like, ooh, I'm dying. Ugh. And it's so dry out here. It's just, it's hard to stay fit in the summer is essentially what I'm trying to say. Basically similar to how in the winter back home where I'm from, Pennsylvania, the Northeast, it's hard to stay fit when it's cold and like gross outside. Except here it's hot and gross outside. So I thought I'd make a little video on some of the tips and tricks that I found with staying healthy while staying inside and not going outside, because I'm all for hiking and doing that, but I've learned through living here that my threshold of hiking is 80 degrees. If it's above 80 degrees, I don't go hiking because I just like sweat. I also say that I still have my East Coast layer of fat on me that kept me warm in the winter, and now it's just like making me sweat here in the summertime. So I just thought I would, you know, go over some of my tips and tricks. The first thing that I do that's kind of fun and different, that I wish I would have done this when I was back home in Pennsylvania, but I like didn't think / didn't know it existed, is the Apple Fitness workout. So if you have an iPhone, which I know many people have either iPhone or Android, but if you have an iPhone, you don't have to have an Apple Watch for this, although it's fun if you do have an Apple Watch. They have Fitness Plus, which has a ton of classes. They have cycling, Pilates, like all this stuff. I mean, I have a bicycle, but not a stationary bicycle, but you could go to like a gym and like do this class. That's actually a good idea. I should go to a gym. I do have a gym membership, and I have a gym here. I'll talk about that later, but they have a ton of classes. They have dance, yoga, HIIT, core, strength. I like the strength. I have like a couple of weights over there. You can't see them. I have like 5 and 8 pound weights because I'm a weakling. That the strength are really good for that. And the Pilates is fun because it's like fast yoga. I don't know. It's just great though. And if you have an Apple Watch, so I do it on my Apple TV a lot, where it'll like project on my TV, not project, it'll show up on my TV and it syncs with my watch where my rings are, and will show, like, it's just, it integrates really well and really cool. And I'm really hoping that in the future, I'm gonna try and manifest this right now, that they'll do like live classes, like kind of like Peloton does, I think, but I don't know if that's possible, but it would be cool. So my first thing that I do to stay fit is work out in the air conditioning with my Apple Fitness Plus, because that is great and really cool. The other thing I do, I put this on here, but I don't really do this like aggressively, is swim. But every time I go swimming, and even just like treading water in like the deep end of a pool, it like makes your heart rate go up. So honestly, I shouldn't even say that. Well, I'll leave it on. Swimming is very active and very great in the summertime when it's hot AF outside. My other thing that I love, and I'm so excited to talk about, I showed this in my last vlog, my coming out with me video, is I got an under-desk treadmill from Amazon. I'll put, you know, a video up here of it, and it is amazing. So my goal while I'm working is to do 10,000 steps a day, which is about 4-ish miles for me, 4 or 5. I have little tiny legs, so like 10,000 steps goes a long way, or doesn't, I don't know. But I walk while I work. It's so good for my mental health, for my focus, for just like walking. I'm working out, I'm walking. I just said the same thing. I'm working, I'm getting things done. I don't do it while I'm on Zoom meetings, but I do it while I'm just doing like things that I don't have to be kind of like on for, like emailing, following up with people, editing videos. I usually walk while I edit videos, and it's just a great way to work out. I love multitasking, so it just makes my heart so happy. I'll show you, or I'll tell you today. It's 11:30 in the morning and I've already walked 8,000 steps today, which is 3.5 miles for me and my tiny legs. So I almost did a 2-mile walk, but I did a 1-mile walk and a 1.98 mile walk. So Highly recommend the under desk treadmill. I have a standing desk that obviously goes with it. So my desk goes up, obviously. If not, there are different things you can do, but if you're thinking about getting one, do it. It's worth the money. I follow this girl on TikTok who has one, and she walks like 20,000 steps a day, so I'm not quite there yet, but 10,000 is my goal now, and it's just, oh, it's great. And I can do it while I work. I think I already said that. And inside. So I usually have like my fan on and I stay not super hot. I do get a little warm, but it's just, it's great. Highly recommend it. Really love it. Can't say anything more about it because we'll keep blabbing. The other thing I like to do in the summertime, if I can, if it's not too hot, is go paddle boarding. That's a great arm workout, and then you're like out in nature. And I like specifically paddle boarding versus like kayaking, because your legs can kind of hang off the board if you want in the water, which like cools you off in the summer. Where if you're kayaking, it's like you get a little splashed, but paddleboarding is great because you can hang your legs off the side and get cool quickly and like still be active and see cool things, and it's great. Paddleboarding is amazing. I'm really glad I like paddleboarding. When I got my paddleboard, I was scared that I was gonna suck at it, but I'm pretty good. I'm getting better. The other thing that's very important, especially living in the desert, but also just period, is water and drinking a lot of it. So this is 40 ounces. I got this from Costco. It's really great. If you see these, you should get them. They were like 2 for $20 when I found them, maybe a week or two ago. And it's August now. But these keep your drinks cool. I usually try and take one of these when I'm running errands just so I have water in the car. They keep your water cool. They're great. They're big, so I try and drink a couple of these a day, which I think I Googled, and like 3 of these is like a gallon. I could be completely wrong. Let me Google that right now really quick. No, yeah, like four of these, a gallon is 128 fluid ounces. These are 40, so you figure 3 of these is 120. So yeah. Anyway, my point in saying all this is drinking water is so important, whether you live in a hot climate like I do where it's dry and you actually need it, or you live in Florida where the air is wet. Drinking water is so important, and I find, let me put this down. I find that I feel so good if I'm hydrated, and that I feel so crappy if I don't. Drinking water, I'm gonna put that at the top of the list. And I'm gonna drink some water right now. I'm gonna cut out all of my actual drinking water because I hate the sound of swallowing. It's disgusting. So I won't make y'all listen to that. Moving on. My next point is more specific to me, or if you live in a certain story walk-up building, but I live on the 3rd floor and it's stairs outside. There's no elevator. So I count going and getting my mail as a workout because you're walking down like 3 floors of stairs and walking back up 3 floors of stairs. And by the time, I'm not saying flights because I think it's like, I guess it's 3 flights of stairs. I don't know. By the time I get back up here, when I go get my mail or bring my groceries up, I am dying. And I am a little stubborn when bringing my groceries up, and I will do it all at one time because there's no way I'm walking all the way back down and all the way back up. I'm like committed to I'm really stubborn about that. It's probably not good for me. But walking up and down the stairs, just normal as is a great little workout, surprisingly enough. I also really try to have healthy snacks with me at my disposal. I try so hard not to have junk food, but every now and then I want a Frito. So I'll buy a bag of Fritos and I'll eat them, but it's really good. I love salty food. I try and have trail mix, like beef jerky, cheese, just basic snacks and not chips. I will admit I have a bag of chips in my pantry right now, but that's okay. I actually don't really like them. They're like Southwest Ranch poppers or something from Lay's. They're not that good, but I don't want to throw them away because that's wasting food, so I'm forcing myself to eat them slowly but surely. Healthy snacks are obviously very important. On the topic of joining a gym, I did recently join a gym. I haven't been since I signed up online. I should really go, but they offer cycling classes like Zumba, stuff like that with the membership I got. It's like EOS Fitness or something, I don't know. So I am gonna go to those and I am excited, but I'm also nervous. So I am gonna try and start going to a gym. I'm not gonna really go to like lift weights, but I'm gonna go and try and go to these classes because like also what a great way to meet people. But I do have a gym here at my complex that I never use. When I signed the lease here, I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym all the time. And when I moved here, I did go to the gym a lot. But then like it's not very big, and if someone else is in there, it's uncomfortable, and there's not like a ton of I can't talk today. There's not a ton of machinery. I go, and if I want to, I know the treadmill's there. Apart from my under desk treadmill, it can go up and down, so if I want to like walk on an incline, I could go down there. I never have ever used a treadmill, I don't think, down there. But they do have a recumbent bike, which is nice, and elliptical, which I have used the elliptical before because that's a good workout. And sometimes it's just nice to like go do it and like be done with it, and you know you got a good workout in versus like whatever, doing something else. But I don't really use the weights down there because I don't trust, honestly, that people like clean it off. And that's me being a bit of a germaphobe, but I don't know, it's just a small space and it's like a little uncomfortable. So I don't really use the gym here at my complex, but I did join a gym. I'll have to give a review after I go for the first time, but I haven't gone yet. I only signed up like last week. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go and try like a cycling class and Zumba. I wonder if they have Pilates. I've always wanted to do a Pilates class, but I've never done it because they're kind of expensive. The ones that I've seen are like 40 bucks for one class, where I'm like, that's a lot of money. And I work very early in the morning, so I can't go early, so I have to go at night. It's a whole thing. Anyway, that's my list of how I stay healthy in the summertime out here. Obviously in the wintertime, I love hiking and kayaking and like going for walks outside, but it's just way too hot right now. And I have my bicycle in my closet that you have probably seen on a couple vlogs like a long time ago, that I love, but I live on the 3rd floor and taking that up and down the stairs is a pain in the butt. So I really don't ride my bike as much as I wish I could. But yeah, that's how I stay healthy when it's hot AF outside and you don't want to go outside. That's how I stay healthy in nice, cool air conditioning, because it's honestly dangerous to like go outside. I think I read, or someone told me, they even shut the trails down after a certain temperature out here because it's like people just start passing out, and that is aggressive and a lot. So anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know when it's either super hot or super cold where you are, how you work out, because it's always interesting to see people's like home gym type things, especially like a smaller apartment like this where I'm like, I don't want to leave, so I'm just gonna make myself work out in here. Also, let me know if any of you have an under desk treadmill, because I love finding people who have that, and let me know if you get one. I'll try and link the one that I have in the description below if I can find it on Amazon. But I do, oh, I should say before I really end this, is I have a watch band that attaches to my Apple Watch that I can put on my leg. You probably saw it in the video, so that it counts my steps, because I am like typing and moving my mouse and stuff, so like my arms aren't moving while I'm walking, but that's how I get my steps counted correctly. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I upload every Friday at 3 p.m. And I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.